Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy TG back here with another video, and today, guys, I'm going to be discussing a tip that I think is very helpful. I'm going to talk about the best way to clear out your binder. So obviously, if you open mystery packs, if you open regular packs, bundles, stuff like that, you're going to have tons of pack trash, and you're like, should I just quick sell the cards, roll them into mystery packs, or, try to exchange them up for certain things? Well, I'm going to talk to you about the best way to go about it. Before we get into the video, if you guys do enjoy it, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on post notifications. Over 90% of you guys watching this video are not subscribed. What are you doing? Just hit the subscribe button, it's that easy. And without further ado, let's get into it. So once again, like I mentioned previously, I opened a ton of packs. I'm sure some of you guys open tons of mystery packs too if you got a couple million coins. Well, you might be asking yourself, what do I do with everything I pull? What's the best way to get rid of it and maximize my coin potential? Well, let me tell you something. I figured out the strategy of certain cards, and I've made about 2 million coins over the past couple of days doing this. So, I'm going to be honest with you, it's pretty profitable. So, obviously, whenever you're opening a mystery pack or pack of any luck, you should have a little bit of pack luck to help you make some coins. Honestly, I haven't had that good of pack luck recently, so I'm not too concerned about it. But as you guys can see, I have just tons and tons of random items in my binder. Now, what I have been doing is basically all my 70 to 75 overalls I put into a set, and the set I'm putting that into is the alternate playbook set. And the reason I'm doing this is because there are two playbooks out of the alternate defense that do sell for a fair amount of coins, about 20,000 coins a pop. The alternate playbook you guys can see right here, 670 to 79s. I would go up to 75 overalls, maybe even 76s if you really want to, but everything else I would just hold on to. But what I do is, besides, the random punters and the kickers and the fullbacks, I throw them all in the alternate playbook pack. There's no reason for me to keep them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the alternate defensive pack, and you guys can see I have 98 of these to open. I need to open them ASAP. But what I'll do is I'll look for base 46 and multiple out of it. Multiple you can sell for about 15 to 20k, and base 46, if you're patient, you can sell for about 30k a pop. And what I do, and I've been doing this all year, is just selling these off slowly by slowly. I'm not trying to sell them all in once, all in bulk. You guys can see I have 14. I did have a couple on the block. They did not sell. But if we look at recent auctions sold, you guys can see the price fluctuates so much. So I always throw mine up for 29k. Usually they'll sell for that. Maybe it takes a try or two, but over the course of a week, I can probably get rid of, the stack I have. And then everything else, I just quick sell. You can sell them technically. It's just a pain in the butt too. I just recommend quick selling them. But if you really want to maximize the extra couple thousand coins, go ahead and do that. But that's what I do with my low overall stuff. And the next stuff I'm going to talk about is what I do with the 76s to 79 overalls. So what I do is I quick sell all 79 overalls except for the most feared. The reason you're not going to quick sell, we're talking about 78s too, the reason you're not going to get rid of these cards at all is they all are pricey because of the most feared theme team. You guys can see these will sell, you can probably sell for about 3,500 a piece. Maybe even most feared day, if you save them, 4,000. So I call them about 3,500 a piece, and I'd get rid of these cards. Now we're going to talk about the other golds. Obviously, you guys can see I just have tons and tons of kickers and punters I need to get rid of. Then I also go ahead and keep the headliners, because the headliners actually do sell for a little bit. Like Kobe Bryant, for example, you guys can see is selling for basically 4,000 coins right here. So I'm going to sell this card for 4,000 coins. Instead of quick selling for 28 training, I get 4,000 coins. I'd rather do that. Nick Folk, for example, is a kicker. You're going to sell for, you can see one sold for 11k. I'd say you can pretty easily get 3k out of this. So I'm going to throw it up for 8 hours for 3k. That's essentially what I'm doing with these gold cards. Like the 76 Noah Brown stuff, I'll probably throw into that pack, but the defensive playbook pack. But for right now, they're just sitting in my binder. But you could quick sell the 79 to 76s, and honestly, it'd be okay. I recommend selling the odd numbers, so 77 and 79, but you can also get rid of the 76s just to save you some time. But if you really want to maximize your potential, throw those also into the alternate defense pack. Otherwise, you can just quick sell everything else. But then the 80 overalls, this is the big thing. Now for me, I have personally quick sold all of the 80 overalls, like the core elites and stuff like that, besides like a punter and kicker. And I kept a couple team of the weeks because they were going for a lot last week, so maybe they'll go for a lot this week. Whenever we get the team of the week tomorrow, if we get like a Lamar or something like that. But what I do is I hold on to all the legend ones, and 80 overall legends are a little bit different than the rest of them. In my opinion, I think you get rid of 80 overall legends right now through sets. You can get the cards sold for basically 11k pre-tax if you build a Willie Roof set. That's what I've been doing. You guys can see I have tons and tons of these to do. I got to do about 11 of them or so, which is going to be a pain in the butt buying all the 82 or 83 overall cards. But it has to be done. And I mean, I think about it. Hey, listen, I'm saving 37 or so K every time I do this, because 6 of them, if I lose, let's say, just 8,000 per one on quick sell, I'm actually probably losing about 50,000 coins every time I don't do it. If I do that 11 times, that's 550K. It'll take me about half an hour to do. It sucks, but I do save 550K. And that's guaranteed. That's guaranteed too. I'd roll these into a mystery pack, and who knows what I would get. But then the 81s, I'm doing the same thing into a guy like Lincoln Kennedy or Darrelle Revis, because those do go for a lot more. Darrelle Revis, 530K. You can get everything else for about, I don't know, let me do the quick math in my head. So if you're buying those 3, you're getting it for about 270. You're gonna make about 20,000 coins per on each one of these 81 overalls, which is pretty nice. Don't quick sell the legend ones, do that. But what I'm doing right now, and I understand some of you guys might not be able to do this, is I'm holding all my 82 legend cards, because whenever we see an overall bump, these will be the lowest cards in the sets. And if history tells us anything in this game, these cards are actually going to shoot up in price, because, for example, 81 overalls, you can get them for about 5K before the 90 overall sets came out. They're going for about, you can get 20K out of them right now, so it's quadruple what you put in. So let's say I get like 10,000 of these per right now. I mean, I can probably double it to 20K if we get a big 91 overall legend day 1, which I would anticipate. 83 overall most feared, I'd sell too, just because of the theme team. Obviously, AKAs are super inflated right now. They were going for 20K yesterday. I don't know what their current price is. 17K still right now. Get rid of those for that price easily. I mean, there's no reason to quick sell these. Just take the guaranteed profit if you're opening packs. You guys can see, I believe a Darrelle Revis sold. But as you guys can see, I'm sniping 83 overalls right now to complete those Willie Roaf sets. So that's how you're going to be getting rid of each of these overall ranges. I'm just going through basically my process. There might be a better way, but this is how I've been doing it. So 84 overall core elites, I usually check the value on them, just because for theme team purposes, some people might want them. Von Miller, for example, I could probably get 30K for this card, 29K or so. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'll talk about the set in just a second. But just basically with your, I don't know, legends, obviously you're going to throw into the 90 overall set. But primarily your unstoppable elites, I'll talk about those in a second. You guys can see, I did do team builders. It's not as great now just because a lot of these cards lost value. But if you're really patient, I might be able to get 60K for these, just because they don't pop up in bulks on the market because you can't pull them, so you can do that. But like 85 Tariq Woolen, for example, cards that are on theme teams, you know, Kyle Juszczyk, 86 overall, those core elites do go for a ton. Tariq Woolen, about 40,000 coins. I'd get rid of him for that instead of quick selling him. 85 legends, I'm also holding on to. You can get rid of these cards though. I'm holding on to for the overall bump. And then now finally we will talk about these higher overall cards, which I just recommend just selling them all off. Don't quick sell them. Slow sell your 87s for 100K. You can easily get for that. Need to do that instead of quick selling them. Slow sell them for 100K. Nice and easy profit right there. Then, of course, regardless, you can quick sell 88s and re-roll them again, because a lot of them are around training value. Just check to see if these cards are around training value. If they're around training value, go ahead if you really want to risk it, roll them back. But if you want to take guaranteed profit, just sell them, obviously. And obviously, a guy like Darrelle Revis is significantly above training values. Don't quick sell like him, Lincoln Kennedy, or any of these 90 overalls that go for a ton of coins. The set I was talking about is, of course, the 88 overall Campus Hero set. Once again, a pretty big mistake by EA at the beginning of the year, but they're not going to change it now. 584 overall, so essentially you're putting in, what is it, 3,400 training to get 4,200 training. You're making 800 training plus an 88 overall. It's just easier to sell. I mean, doing that's basically a no-brainer in this game. But overall, that's basically the best way to get rid of stuff in your binder. And I'm telling you guys, like, if I just quick sold everything, I'd probably be around 6 million coins. The fact that I'm going to sell stuff over the next day and just take time out of my day, it's going to take a couple hours. But think about it. I'm probably making an extra 3 million if I do that. So if I spent 5 hours over the course of a week doing this, I'm making 3 million. That's 600K an hour, man. I mean, for a coin making method, and I also don't even need to be dialed into this. I'm like watching a movie or something on the side, watching football, something like that. It's a pretty good bet in my opinion. I definitely recommend doing it. That's kind of the smartest way to get rid of everything in your binder. If I sped through some of the stuff, just go back. Hopefully I explained it well enough. If I didn't, drop a comment down below. Let me know. I'll definitely respond and let you guys know what I meant if you guys misunderstood me. But essentially, best way to go about it: maximize your coins. Because trust me, you're going to need them. We got Blitz coming up and the Christmas promo. Also, Most Feared's not over. We still got part 3, so get ready for that as well. If you guys did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on post notifications, and I'm MTG. Peace out.